That'll be tomorrow. That's just because it's the weekend. It's the weekend. So, I get to basically, play and not have to worry about work. Nah, we locked in though. We gonna go crazy on that.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Judicials about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one.
What happened? Oh Lord. What you do now, player?
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking for a man, it's Pierre. Makes the grab, it's King. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Makes the catch. It's Duke. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Commodores are on the move. Power football with the run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Commodores want to move quickly. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Oh,
and you're
boy, what is he doing
methodical.
now?
You take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of
That's
bounds at
Rampage
the
Jackson.
19. The Judicials offense will take the field for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find.
He lofts it high and deep
Donkey
down the left
catches.
side.
I knew it.
He's got it.
What's that? That's terrible, terrible, terrible. What they make the DB do on here.
Out of bounds. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On first down, read option to the left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him.
That is lean.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
This is ridiculous.
Touchdown, Judicials. The extra point here would tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Pierre. Completes it in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Duke. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping all sides all the time.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the ground, it's Duke. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Keene. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Caught close to the marker. It's Duke. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense bringing in the big boys. Heavy personnel. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
You know what is this?
Sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Leaves it with the running back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Pierre. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Gets the first himself. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Powers through. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic. There's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play,
turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets. To avoid contact.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Judicials will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Pierre. Now improvising. He's going to take off. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grab near the sticks. It's King. Got room at the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Pierre. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Line up trying to get it in. Touchdown, Vandy. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Here's the handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Oh, okay.
Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Now on the option. Makes the play in the backfield again. And the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Pierre. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Doors.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Pass the stick and still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the fullback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Offense working from the pistol. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Judicials are on the move. Here we go. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverage.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, his head is spinning. And the Judicials pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Here comes the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th. looking for the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Pierre. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Keene. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Fighting off the defender. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. That's caught. It's King. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
First down, Commodores.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Caught over the middle. It's King. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Scanning the field, it's Pierre. Buys a little extra time. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll go back to work on offense. On the run, it's made. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Release to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Handoff to the lone back. And he swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On the option, he'll keep it himself. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll move the wide receiver. The option look. Across the 35. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Judicials, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the option. Hard running there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. On target to the left. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air. It's Pierre. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool